The day after Brian Laundrie's father joined in the search for his son at a Florida nature reserve, the manhunt has now been redirected once again to the Appalachian Trail. In a new interview, Gabby's mother says that's where she thinks Brian may be.
The hunt for Brian Laundrie in a Florida swamp is coming up empty again, even after his father joined the search.
Chris, any sign of your son? Any sign of Brian at the park?
The third week of fruitless effort is once again turning attention to the Appalachian Trail. Gabby Petito's mother tells Fox News that's where he might be.
I would think that he's in an area like the Appalachian Trail or a campground where he can live off the land.
Callahan Walsh, co-host of In Pursuit with his father John Walsh, agrees.
I think his family helped him get out of the state and drove him up to the Appalachian Trail. I think he's there now.
The Appalachian Trail runs 2,000 miles from Georgia to Maine. How could Brian be living on the trail and still stay out of sight? Stephen Fabian is there with survival expert Shane Hobel.
So we're on the Appalachian Trail right now, and of course you'd notice any hikers traveling in either direction. But here's the thing, you're still in the woods, and there are all sorts of places you can hide. For example, our survival guide Shane, he's just over there behind that rock. Wave to us, Shane, so you can see him now. But that gives you an idea of how you can remain out of sight while still being right next to the trail.
You can walk 100 yards off trail and just still move in the same direction but stay parallel with it. And that also means that you're near resources. The Appalachian Trail, in their rest points and their stop points where you can receive packages.
There are all sorts of shelters on the Appalachian Trail where you can hunker down for the night, like this cabin. If you follow me inside, you can see there are some foam mattresses here where you can get a good night's sleep. We've actually got a hiker here moving along the trail. There's actually bottled water down here that hikers can take advantage of. And of course, a notebook here where people traveling along the trail can leave messages to other hikers.
This interactive map shows the locations of 250 shelters, many of which are vacant right now because of the pandemic. Gabby and Brian spent time on the trail together, and he's said to be very knowledgeable about survival skills. Could he be hiding in a shelter just like this?